Hi, this is Raj. Welcome back again on another podcast. And today we would talk about the difference between the self centric and people centric leadership. So, first of all, we have to understand the psyche of leadership. In the corporate culture, the senior executives or managers, they have to reflect some of the leadership qualities to be effective and successful. So, when the position comes to you, then your entire focus is on you because you are the helm of affairs. You have your targets and you have your goals and you have your responsibilities and you have people reporting to you. So the self centric approach would mean that you are always safeguarding yourself. You're making yourself want your credibility to be established and you want your goals to be accomplished and you want to put yourself first. If given a chance, you would prefer yourself to be around people. You would prefer yourself to be projected. You would prefer yourself to be at the helm of affairs. You would like to take the entire credit for whatever is done. That is how you project yourself, and it's all about you. It's all about yourself. It's all about your accomplishments. It's all about your credibility. It's all about your qualities. All of these basically lead to self centric leadership. Such leaders would never give credit to their people. These are leaders who do not believe in participative leadership. These are leaders who do not believe in a collective approach. These are leaders who just think of themselves. These are some of the examples of a self-centric leadership approach. It is all about self, where they just don't care who you are and what you do, and whenever you come across to them, they just ignore it. They would value you if actually you substantially contributed to their goals. I'm sure many of you would have experienced such leaders. They feel that their goal is accomplished and you've done something, but they would not give you the credit. Now, on the other hand, the leaders who are people centric, they are highly participative leaders. They always build great teams and they understand the differences amongst the team members. They understand the strength of every team member. They understand the opportunity for improvement for every team member. They understand the collective strength of their team, and they always find out opportunities to help and support team accomplish their goals. So these are leaders who would look out for opportunities and extend those opportunities to their subordinates. These are leaders who are always approachable. They are kind of open door leaders. They would appreciate ideas and they would welcome ideas. They would like to work together with the team. They would have a very low power distance and they would do everything to support their team, their people. These are leaders who always keep their people's interest first. These are leaders who reward their people. They would appreciate people. They would always give the pat on the back and they would extend a smile. They would always leave a very positive impression amongst people, as a result of which people feel very comfortable. People feel like working in the organization. People feel secured and they look up to the leader, and these are inspirational leaders. People remember them for very, very long time because a lot of people who work closely with these leaders feel highly accomplished and achieved because the leaders gave them opportunities to do it. Actually, if you take a deep dive into what we are discussing, the self-centric approach might be sustainable for the short term, but in the long term they are absolutely not sustainable, because end of the day, organization is not by one person. It is by the people who work right from the bottom to the top. So this is the basic difference as leaders. I want you to look at your style of leadership. I'm sure you all try to be the best. So which side do you think you are? You're more like a people centric leader, or you're more like self centric leader? There is no a scope for the self centric approach in leadership, because that will be very authoritarian style of leadership, and that's not sustainable, that's not appreciative today. It'll be very difficult for you to lead people. We tend to exhibit self centric leadership style because that's in the very nature, if not all of us, but then definitely many of us. So if we get a glimpse, or we get a feedback, or maybe you ask people, talk to people, or maybe just start focusing on the people rather than yourself. And first of all, you need to have a belief that the self-centric leadership is not going to work. You have to start demonstrating behaviors of people-centric leadership. Maybe you start observing the impact of your approach on people, or you might like to seek feedback from your people in terms of what they feel, how they feel, what is it that they need from you. If you do these 4 or 5 things, you will start realizing the benefit and impact of the people centric leadership approach. Well, I hope this small podcast was helpful to you. Thanks a lot.